Hey everyone, welcome. Big up everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. In today's video, I will be doing my own polygel nails. So guys, this is the first time trying polygels and I didn't know what I was doing, but I like to try stuff, so I guess I just taught myself as I went along. Before I did the polygels, I had watched a lot of videos on YouTube, so I had an idea of what to do. I will definitely do an updated video because I got better at them since I did this video, but I thought I would show this video to show you guys how my first time trying it went. I started by cleaning up my cuticles. I pushed by my cuticles and I just cut off the excess that was there. I think I should get a drill, but I'm kind of iffy about it because I know it's for professionals and guys, me accident prone, so I don't want to get the drill and kind of like cut up or mash up my nail bed. So I was kind of like iffy about it, but I think I'm going to get one and try it. So we gonna see. Is that your nail bed or your nail cuticle, by the way, guys? I not even know, but yeah, me I clean up that. So moving right along, I clean up this long though. Like, I still do this. I file my nails after I clean up my cuticles. I shape them and I buff them down, and then I wipe them off with alcohol to dehydrate my nails, and then I go in with a base coat and I cure the base coat for 60 seconds.
You wouldn't wonder why you're here. They don't deserve you. I tried to scream, but my head was underwater.
I also will be purchasing a bigger UV lamp because this one is so small, it kind of takes a while to dry, so my nails do take a little longer to do than I think it should take. So I will definitely get a bigger one soon. So I'm doing the dual form method with the polygels. They have different methods, but this is the one I'm doing today. So I'm just sizing the dual forms to fit my nails. You don't want them to be too small, or you don't want them to be like too exact to the point where you have to like push it way down for it to match or meet up with the ends of your nails. So we want them to be the right size, guys. And if they don't fit perfectly, I just file the ends so they fit perfectly. If they don't really match the shape of my nail cuticle, I will file it down to match the shape of the cuticle. Next step is to put the polygel in the dual forms. So when putting the polygel in the dual forms, you either use alcohol or slip solution to spread this. Alcohol and the slip solution is basically the same thing, I'm going to assume. The slip solution came in the box that I got, but I kind of just alternate between the alcohol and the slip solution. I will use the alcohol to spread the polygel, and when it gets really sticky, I will use the slip solution to kind of make it not as sticky. So yeah, both works fine. For the polygel, the amount of polygel you put in the dual form, I cannot say exactly how much to use. Guys, remember this is my first time, so I was just eyeing it and practicing and learning as I go. I've learned that you can't put too little in it and you can't put too much as well, because if you put too much, when you press the polygel or the dual form onto your nails, it will ooze out so you can't do too much. Like it doesn't really matter either way, guys, if it oozes out, because you can just clean it up, because it has done that to me. But I would say, like, judge it and hold it up and look in it to see if it's like neatly spread or evenly spread throughout, because you don't want it to be lumpy or you don't want it to get air bubbles. And after I put the Polygel, the dual form, on my nail, I cure it for 60 seconds on the top and on the bottom, and then I do it again on the top and the bottom, because the UV lamp isn't so strong, as I said, guys, so I have to cure it for extra time. After it's cured, you'll just kind of pop the dual form off. It's not too hard to come off, but you kind of have to pry it off a little. So yeah, guys, it doesn't hurt or anything. After you pop the dual form off, then I will wipe the top layer off with some alcohol, because if you don't do that, then it will clog up your nail file, and you don't want that, guys. It happened to me. So it really is a learning process as you go. So you wipe off the top part, and then you file it into the shape you desire and cut it to the length you desire as well. The angle of this wasn't so perfect, and for the likes of me, I could not find a long clip of me filing and cutting the nails. Like, man, I know what do me. It must have been because of the first time, and I really was like bringing it up close to my face, away from the frame of the camera. Like, I kept having to tell myself, put the damn thing in the frame of the camera. The people them cannot see what you're doing. Like, one to you. So yeah, I do apologize for that. I definitely will be doing a next video on this where I do it on my natural nails. Like, but we're not talking about that right now, guys. I'm just doing it. And as I said, it's really a learning process, because some of them never come out good. I had to redo some of them, and you will see as I go. I had to add more polygels to some of them. A tip in doing polygels, like when you're spreading the polygel, go thinner at the cuticle area and the sides and thicker in the middle. So we're basically building a nail, and when you look at your nail shape, it's like curved. So we're trying to build in the curve, and the cuticle and the ends, you're trying to make it as neat as possible. So you're not gonna add as much product. You're not gonna add as much product to the cuticle area and the ends. And polygel is really easy to work with. It doesn't dry until you cure it under the lamp. So if you make a mistake, you can always fix it. I like to hold the dual form up to the light to see if it's evenly spread throughout the form. I also check underneath the nail to see if when I press the polygel onto my nail, if there was a build up underneath. It doesn't happen all the time, but it happens sometimes, and that happens depending on the amount of polygel I put in the form. I prefer to put less polygel in the form and then go over it afterwards. I find it to be easier like that, and I'm doing it right now. So I will file the cuticle area and then add more polygel on top of that and form it neatly at my cuticle and down the nail. So it's thicker and neater like that. To me, it's thicker and neater like that. And also because I'm a beginner, guys, I'm not like a professional on how much polygel to put in the form. So to me it's easier like this, so you can always build it because it's easy to work with and it doesn't dry unless you cure it. But guys, once you start curing it, it's gonna start drying. So make sure that you clean up your edges, the edges of your nails and your cuticles and all of that before you start curing, because you don't want to cure the product on your nail because it's really hard to come off and it makes it untidy.
Thought I could fly, so I stepped off the golden. Nobody cried, nobody even noticed. I saw them standing right there. Kinda thought they might care. I had a dream.
And this is the other reason why I definitely need to buy a gel, because I have to be using my nail clip to clean up the edges, and it kind of make my edges cut up when I use it. So I don't always use it because I don't need to always use it, but when I do, because I'm rough, that happens. So and also I'm like, then if the nail clip do that, imagine the gel. So I don't know, but I think I'm going to buy it and try it and see how well it works, because I really like doing my own nails now. Like, me 20, I wear nails.
I had a dream. I got everything I wanted. Not what you think. And if I'm being honest, it might have been a nightmare. As long as I'm here, no one can hurt you. Don't wanna lie here, but you can learn to. If I could change the way that you see yourself, you wouldn't wonder why they don't deserve you. I tried to scream, my head was underwater. They called me weak, like I'm not just somebody's daughter. Could've been a nightmare, but it felt like they were right there. And it feels like yesterday was a year ago, but I don't wanna let anybody know.
After I apply all the nails, I then use a top coat, and this also came in the kit that I got. And I cure after the top coat for 60 seconds again. The top coat dries really fast, so I don't have to over cure or over dry this. So that's a good part.
On the low, mobbing on the low, bucking on the low, smoking on the low. I still been plotting on the low, scheming on the low. The farthest thing from perfect, like everyone I know. I just been drinking on the low, mobbing on the low, bucking on the low, smoking on the low. I still been plotting on the low, scheming on the low. Farthest thing from perfect, like every
Cutting to the end. So the other day I kind of went over them and filed them a little bit more or a little better, and I added some white to the ends just to get local style. So this is the end result. It was my first time, so for my first time I must say they looked really nice, and I've been practicing, so it will definitely get better and better. yeah, thank you guys so much again for watching. If you are new, welcome. If you are returning, big up yourself. I really appreciate you guys. Leave a comment if you have any questions. Feel free to ask. Like you guys again. See you in the next.
You wanna know? I just been drinking on the low.